Alpha guys, welcome back to the 15th tutorial of my introduction to JavaScript series. For inside this tutorial, we're going to discuss sets. But before we continue, I go quickly use this opportunity to tell you say, if you never subscribe to my YouTube channel, kindly use this time to do so because your subscription are waiting to give me ginger and motivation to always make videos like this. So wetin be set? Set na collection of unique data, as simple and straightforward as that. Say for example now you dey declare a container wey contain multiple numbers, right? So if you get 10 inside that container, you no fit get 10 again. So set na collection of unique data. So wetin I go do now be say I go just practicalize wetin set mean now in just a few seconds. So now to declare set, you just need to declare set variable, right? As we dey take declare array variable set. So you go just talk say const, then you go give the set name. And now I wan declare set of numbers, right? I go just talk say numbers, right? Then I go talk say equal to new set. So na the syntax wey dem dey use dey declare set be this, right? So as I talk say equal to new set now, you get two options wey you fit use take declare set for inside JavaScript. So you fit declare set as static or dynamic, and I go show you these two options now in just few seconds. So wetin I go do firstly now be say I go just declare a static set. So to declare a static set, so when you talk say set, then you go open and close this parenthesis like this. Then you go come put this angle bracket inside that parenthesis. Now inside that angle bracket, you go come declare all the information wey go dey inside your set, right? So you fit just imagine set to be like array wey dey inside another thing, because this angle bracket wey dey here like this, right? Na the notation wey we dey take use dey declare our array. So the information wey dey inside this angle bracket too, we come put am inside parenthesis. So na the declaration of set be that. So now I go just write out the list of number wey go dey inside our set, and you go remember the definition of set say na collection of unique data, right? So as I declare one here like this, one no go dey inside this information again. I fit declare 3, I fit declare 0, I fit declare 10, and I fit declare 11. Shey you see am? So I go just end this program here like this. So this thing wey I do so like this na the declaration of set. We don tell computer say these numbers wey you dey see here, so this numbers variable na set wey contain multiple unique data. So now if I wan print out the information wey dey inside this set, right, I go just talk say console dot log, and I go put in these numbers, right? Then I go come here close this program. So if I press Ctrl B now, oops, e get error. Make I read this code, make I see wetin the error be. Reference error, set is not defined. I don declare set, new set. Okay, wetin dey happen here be say set na capital letter, right? The S na capital letter for inside set. So I go just press Ctrl B again. Now you see say we don get our set printed out to our console. And e dey tell us here say the size of the set na 5. Shey you get am? And if you count this information wey dey here, we go get 5. So now to show you say set na collection of unique data, wetin I go do for here be say, you know say we don get 1 inside this set already, then I go add 1 again. I go put comma, I go add 3 again. Shey you get? So this information wey I declare, so you know say dem no dey unique again, right? We don get 1 multiple times, we get 3 again another time. So this declaration like this, e don violate the definition of set. So if I run this program like this now, you see say the program still dey run, but we no print out the multiple value for our console. Shey you see am? And inside our set, e still dey tell us say the size of the set na 5. Even though say we get duplicate value here, shey you get? So na how set take dey work with that. Now for this right hand side of my screen, so na the operation wey we fit perform on top set, na im be all this. Shey you get? No be everything be this. So I just bring out these smaller ones so that I go just use am take explain how set and the set operation take dey work. So wetin I go just do now be say I go just maximize this. Then I go just show you how those methods take dey work. So wetin I wan do now be say I wan add another value into this set variable wey I declare. So I go just talk say okay, numbers.add, and because I wan add another value, then I go include the number wey I wan add here. Say I wan add 33, right? So I go close this program like this, come press Ctrl B. You see say this line 4, e don come add 33 to this our set wey dey here like this, and e still dey disregard the repetition of information inside. Say we get 1 multiple time, we get 3 multiple time, but when you wan come print am out, right, e no print those multiple information for us. Shey you get? So the next one wey I go do now na clear. Then I go just talk say numbers dot clear, right? And because I want clear, I no go put any number here because I just want delete everything wey dey inside. So clear go just clear out all the information wey dey inside our set, right? So if I press Control B now, you see say our set don return the size to be 0, say we no get anything inside. Then e come print out empty set for us because say this line 5 here like this, we don use am clear all the information wey dey inside our set. Even though say when we declared our set, we get information inside am. In fact, make I just comot this one like this so that e no go dey confusing. Okay, I go comot this 3 again sef so that we go just be on track on the definition of wetin set be. Now when I declare this set here like this, right, e contain information inside wey be unique data, multiple unique data, right? Then we add another unique data here inside our set. But on this line 5, right, we can't clear out all the information wey dey inside our set, plus the one wey we declare originally, plus the one wey we add, right? We clear everything. So when we come dey print out our numbers, right, nothing dey inside the number again. Na why we come dey see empty set here, right, for inside our console. Shey you get? So the next one wey I go just do now be say na delete. So if I come here, I go just put delete, right? And because say you wan delete something, you gats tell the number wey you wan delete inside, right? Let's assume say I wan delete that one, then I go just put 1 here. So if I run this program now, you see say 1 don dey deleted out of inside our set. Shey you get? So for example now, if I wan delete this 11, then I go just put 11 here, say I wan go inside my set and delete 11. So if I press Ctrl B now, you see say that one wey I delete don come back because I no dey delete am again. Na the 11 wey I come delete now, na im no dey inside our set again. Shey you get? And for the beginning of this tutorial, I been tell you say we get 2 ways to take declare our set. Say we get static way of declaring set and we get dynamic way of declaring set. This one wey I declare here so like this, na the static way of declaring set be that. See, when we declare our set, we dey add information to am immediately. But we fit also declare our set empty, wey be say we no go add information to am. Na when we wan come begin dey perform operation, we go come begin dey add information to inside our set, right? So I go just quickly declare that one now. You no need put anything inside your set. You go just declare am as this, say const numbers is equal to new set. So nothing dey inside this set as you see am like that. Shey you get? Now I go just first delete this line of code comot. So for us to now be able to add information inside this set, we gats dey call this set method, right? So we go talk say, okay, numbers.add, we dey add 33 inside. Shey you get? So wetin I go just do now be say I go just press Ctrl B, and you see say even though we no get anything for inside our set when we declare this set, we come dey add 33 inside am. Shey you get? Na why when we come print these numbers, wey be this numbers variable, we get 33 here. Shey you get? And our set dey tell us say na 1 information dey inside am. The size of the set na 1. Shey you get? So if I wan add another information inside am like this, I go just talk say, okay, numbers dot add, right? Then I wan add 20. Now come here, close this program, press Ctrl B now. You see say we don get 33 and 20. So we fit also perform different loop operation on top our set. E no matter whether na static set or na dynamic set. We fit use anyone take perform looping operation sef. So wetin I go just do now be say I go perform this for off operation wey be loop for inside this set now. So wetin I go just do be say I go just talk say for, then I go declare a number, right, of numbers, right? Then inside this number, then inside this for loop now, then I go just come here to say, okay, instead of printing these numbers out, then I go just cut them, then print them out inside our inside this for loop. Then instead of printing numbers, then I go just print number. Then I go press Ctrl B now. You see say we don't get this 33 and 20. Shey you get? So as e be say we don discuss set, add, clear, and delete method for inside this tutorial like this. Na so e go be for inside this tutorial. I go see you for the next tutorial.